What would happen if a poisonous snake bites itself? Snakes are fascinating creatures and many species are known for their potent venom. But what happens when a snake bites itself? Well, believe it or not, snakes have a certain immunity to their own venom. This means that the effects of a snake biting itself may not be as severe as if it were bitten by another snake. In some cases, the snake may not even be affected at all. However, it's still possible for the venom to harm the snake, so it's not something that should be encouraged or replicated in any way. What color is a mirror? Mirrors are a common household item and are used for everything from checking our appearance to reflecting light. But what many people don't realize is that mirrors don't actually have a color. That's right, mirrors are actually made of a reflective material, usually glass, with a reflective coating on the back. This coating reflects light, creating the image that we see when we look into a mirror. The color of the reflection depends on the color of the light that is being reflected. So, if a red object is placed in front of a mirror, the reflection will appear red. But if you were to look at the mirror itself, you would see that it is actually clear and doesn't have a color of its own. This is because a mirror only reflects light and doesn't absorb it like other objects do, which is what gives objects their color. What is the lethal injection made of and how does it work? The lethal injection is a method of execution used in some countries to carry out the death penalty. It's considered to be a more humane alternative to other forms of execution. But just what is it made of and how does it work? The exact composition of the lethal injection varies depending on the state or country that uses it, but it typically consists of 3 drugs. The first drug, an anesthetic, is used to render the person unconscious. The second drug, a muscle relaxant, stops the person's breathing, and the third drug, potassium chloride, stops the heart. The lethal injection is administered into the person's veins and works quickly to induce unconsciousness, followed by respiratory and cardiac arrest. It is considered to be a relatively painless and peaceful way to carry out the death penalty. However, the use of the lethal injection has been a source of controversy, with opponents arguing that it can be cruel and inhumane, especially if the execution goes wrong. The use of the death penalty, and the methods used to carry it out, continue to be a subject of debate and discussion around the world. Why does every barbershop have a barber pole? The barber pole has been a symbol of barbering for centuries and can be found outside of barber shops all around the world. But what does it signify and why is it used? The barber pole has its roots in the Middle Ages, when barbers served as both hairstylists and surgeons. They performed procedures such as bloodletting and dentistry, in addition to cutting hair. The red and white stripes on the barber pole symbolize the bandages that were used to wrap wounds, and the poles themselves were used to hang the bandages out to dry. The rotating motion of the pole was used to show that the barber was open for business. And so, the barber pole became a symbol of barbering and has been used ever since as a way of identifying barber shops and indicating that they are open for business. Did you know that the shortest war in history lasted only 38 minutes? It was fought between the countries of Zanzibar and the United Kingdom on August 27, 1896. The war started when Zanzibar refused to accept a British ultimatum to abolish slavery, and ended after just 38 minutes when the British destroyed the Zanzibar Royal Palace. Did you know that Mount Everest is not the tallest mountain in the world? The honor actually goes to a mountain in Hawaii called Mauna Kea. While Mount Everest reaches 29 feet above sea level, Mauna Kea stands at a total of 500 feet when measured from its base at the bottom of the ocean. Finally, here's a fact that's sure to make you appreciate the power of the human brain. Did you know that our brains are capable of processing information at a speed of up to 120 meters per second? That's equivalent to roughly 268 miles per hour. This incredible processing speed is what allows us to think, perceive, and react to the world around us in real time. And there you have it, 5 facts that you probably didn't know before. We hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new today. If you did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating content like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.